The stench. I wonder how many pilgrimages to Moonrise ended down here.
Never think, always choke, choke, choke.
Assemble. Liberate.
So much blood. The Illithids take what's useful and discard the rest.
Choke, choke, choke.
As the console bursts into life, it is incomplete. It yearns to connect, but needs you. The console glows as you approach, the mind still desperate. It is incomplete. It yearns to connect, but the mind passively awaits your The console glows as the console glows as you approach, the mind still mind passively awaits your... Console glows as you approach.
Of many hearts, one soul. Descend, assemble, prepare. Liberate! Discern, faithful. We depart.
A whole fleet of nautiloids. How many true souls have passed through this place? My tadpole's squirming like it's excited. scared.
No longer a background murmur.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Oh, the general voice.
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh.
You forget yourself, Orin.
You built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prism? A rogue true soul, flaunting it under your nose.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here.
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps... So you haven't lost your edge. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my Sippat. He must lead the murder march to Bald.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Keth, Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds.
The Edict of Bane.
The lash of Bhaal!
The Testament of Merkel!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard.
Preserve us.
You wag your word flap in vain, Oderling. Once the word...
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketherick, do try not to sulk. And I am the hero who will save it.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. But the lure of one's destiny is here. Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out. Your place is to die so that I might finally live. Let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired. My daughter's life returned. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. I will kill you now, and then I will raise you as my servant. Say farewell, Isabel.
I'm grateful to you for bringing me good luck in the City of Judgment.
My lord, I offer you these souls, so join the army of the dead, true soul.
So long as Night Song's in that cage, Ketterit will keep getting back up.
Merkel, Lord, I am yours!
now! Do what you must. And fly this foul place.
The Chosen of Merkel is dead. Permanently, this time.
In death, the body is cooling.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient... It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasites. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to... I believe you fought and defeated an avatar of Merkel, the god of necromancy. Ketheric was Merkel's chosen. I know Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. The other is a mystery to me. But the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death. And our enemies are chosen. Bane, Baal, and Merkel. They are known to pick from their most devout followers. Each one alone would be... But working together, I dare not imagine what they might achieve. Hope is a luxury for the... This is the battle of our lives. The army of the Absolute is marked within the city. An elder brain, brimming with power. An order the Death Gods chosen are on the cut. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that. Our chances of success are slim. I will be your shield, but... And when the chance comes to strike, you...
Seems these true souls have their limits.
Matters to discuss. The shadows yet fester. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Do Illithids possess souls? Where matters of balance are concerned, I shall ask yet again. Do Illithids possess... No. Nor... Yet... A flock without souls, yet to what end? Until such time, be availed of my... Nothing thou dost not already know. Yes, once judged, the alliance is reforged, mortal. The plane...
Of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. You have the makings of a leader, but if we are to succeed, we will need others. Even if the buildings are demolished, Baldur's Gate may not know it yet. Seek on its streets those whose purpose are together. We will...
The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces. Ketheric may be gone, but the shadows remain. On our guard. to Baldur's Gate
Here,
is up ahead.
House of
No
Healing.
turning back
West,
once we start
Baldur's
down that
Gate.
road.
East, Central Square.
The Shadow Curse still taints the land. Perhaps we could have lifted it, had we tried. Looks like an army marched through here.
Oh, bravo, bravo! You are the cleric, and it was all your own work. You didn't even need your... don't worry, Master. It would damage your reputation if the Oh, I rather got carried away there. Wherever I... Oh, my itching liege. It hurts to hear you recall... Oh, don't say it like that. Your little... A part of your past is here for you. I come with your disgusting prize. Your past and your future. Come closer, my try on your new gym jams. Oh, such a
You cannot speak, but you have command over your own cruelty.
And look at you. This foam. Oh, I wish I had time to wax your hide and... But you... I shall return. I have your estate.
Ketheric is defeated, the path ahead clear. You should be elated. The sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to...
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my...
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake and then...
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I...
Forgive me, my lord. But there is panic...
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
My prodigal bloodkin is among them.
They live?
Barely. I made mince of their ugly mind matter. And if they dare return, I will strip out their offal.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away. The events of the last days weigh. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the Chosen. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension, the Chosen. This would have been your fate too. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, and what then? You are prone to impulses as will you liberate the true souls from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? You will not have long to walk, but sleep is not for you.
Hear me. The city thirsts for dominance. March! Join.
We're under attack. Fight your way to the portal. I need your help. Come quickly! I can't do this without you!
attack! It's not over. Come to the skull. It's not over. Come to the skull. Hurry! I can't hold them back alone. It's not over. Come to the skull.
Yankee is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. Help me. The Honor Guard. Eliminate them. Destroy the Guard. I will subdue their master. Do not be driven by fear. Now, have the Guard. Destroy. Do it. Now! Together, we can turn the tide.
Resound like a death knell in your mind, tolling for the end of all. Startling clarity, you realize the Mind Flayer was telling the truth. If it dies, so do you.
Thank you. With your help, we will...
This medicatrix.
the event, the absolute, all who this would have, with her together, you will you liberate you but sleep.
We're under attack. Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Tadpole scum! Hataka! Die, you lifted harborer!
Come quickly! I can't do this without you.
Light on my feet.
More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls.
Where's our dream guardian?
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
A fine day for murder.
It's not over. Come to the skull. Hurry! I can't hold them back alone.
Invenia!
We don't help me. The honor god. Eliminate, destroy the god. I will subdue their master.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the mind flares awareness.
You must be joking. But if
Nothing in your colourful lips as the horror subsides, you are left with only
happy, now together. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer, yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute. I was someone once. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed, and they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Not all mind flayer. I have always valued freedom. It has been a burning need within me for as long as I can remember. Indeed, his hubris knows no bounds. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you, rather than potential future allies, like you. We fought to tame Prince Orpheus. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the... It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackheath wanted his power. He refused. And so she sealed him, bound by infernal chains. Orpheus couldn't... They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prison. How Gortash or the other chosen learned it. The moment I found it, I felt a change. And found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. I do not have the privilege of knowing the answer. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Blackheath was safer. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulse.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Illithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. I appreciate that. My original body was destroyed when I first escaped the Elder Brain. I searched for a new... I realized that returning to my former... Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance. I already had to hand in the form of... As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change. I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating you. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the... You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself... If you let me, I can evolve you. The answer is twofold. Two, why would I? So, do you wish to evolve or not? You will be able to do things... There will be physical alterations, of course. And you will soon see that the benefits out... You continue to support... Your mind is... Now, hold out your hand. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another. What are you?
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakes.
I suppose, if it works. But if you had opened your mind to it, rather than consuming it, your allies could have taken advantage.
The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, you feel different. Your body has never felt more connected.
You are. But we mustn't lose focus. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone. We must not let them reach it. We...
No time to rest.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. She was sick. That was last Tenday, though. Wow. Thanks. I'll look for her. Thanks a lot.
Anything you want for supper. All the days your tummy can handle.
I'm never allowed sweet things right before dinner.
I'm not asking for much.
When did you realize the Red Caps had escaped?
What his animal friends?
Refugees traveling alone never travels without stupid enough to move.
What in the hells was that? Felt like an earthquake. As if I didn't have problems enough already.
They were angry. I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
Orders are orders. We've got ours, you've got yours. I need you to step back. Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Or do you have the means to support yourself? I'm afraid Article 30.1.7 stipulates, I will repeat, for the last time, may I add, do you have means to support yourself? Then you don't need to be in the city.
My son, he's only a boy. You must understand.
See the gauntlet for processing.
I thought we'd be safe in the gate.
Unauthorized access to the city is a serious offense. Surrender for sentencing, villain. An innocent mistake. Please return to the check.
Fascinating.
Enough, Ketzer. Sir, you need to stay clear.
Our readers will be outraged.
Crime of passion, deeper conspiracy.
This is front page material.
Can bond with 10 other people and pray none of them have sticky fingers.
Yeah.
Better off sleeping in the gutter than that devil.
Here. You haven't even gone inside yet.
But I'll know it when I see it.
Not going inside. What does it feel like?
The absolute army slaves.
In a word, sir.
Oh, she? What good is that?
Almost painful.
Lying. I mean, did you see how far that watcher threw me? It must have been 10 minutes.
Another quake. What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
Greetings, citizen. I trust you.
Invented the steel watch?
No, he merely offered patronage. The Gondians built the steel watch.
Yes, but they were Gortash's idea, which makes him the inventor.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Special occasion. Worms Rock is closed. Invited guests only. Hells! First, lower the gates!
Triumph after triumph for he who fights with monsters. When you gaze long into the... You have reached the time, but another seeks to disinherit you. Your father loves you. Slaughter your line. Lord Baal shall...
Memories flood back, snatches years spent in worship of Baal, leading his new with their master. And he was yours. A call is greater than you could have dreamed. You are a spawn of Baal. If you want to be free of your there's another. The abomination wrapped in its time for a family but be wary of your confessors.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall...
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes it.
Greetings, old friend. Orin told me you were on your... Welcome back to Baldur's Gate. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration.
You shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
Audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience. Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the Patriarchs of the Steel Watch.
Dearest Patriarchs, but a moment. Crawling back from his bloody disgrace. It's my favorite assassin. Orin told me she made a fool of you. But I should have known you wouldn't go down that easy. Then she didn't lie. The past is lost to you. Let me clear up some mysteries then. You and I initiated this plot. We discussed in depth the failures of our predecessors and how to avoid. We understood that if we were to unite, no one could stand in the way. So, unite we did. First, we obtained the crown. Then we enslaved the brain. First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. He would have carried out that part of the plan. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power. The faithful will do anything in the name of their god.
It was all going so well, until you vanished. Orin informed us that henceforth...
But she made a mess of things. Have you gone soft? When Ketheric fell, I feared the worst. Now you've returned. We can... You know, it takes all three to control the brain. But the quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer, a bleak prospect. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain. Baal isn't done with you. You must know that. Stand with Baal, or it will spell your doom.
You should hear him out.
With Ketheric felled, Orin proves treacherous. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Her assassins hunt you even now. They are very efficient. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. She might be anyone. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected. If Orin obtains all three Netherstone, I can't let that happen. So I turn to the Scion of Baal. You are his dear prince. He created you to rule. Let's make our pact anew. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, together we rule Faerun as...
The urge, the deplorably brutal urge sickens within you. When you level the world over, that dead world must be yours alone. But first you will rule. Then...
What do you say?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
We would not meddle in each other's affairs. Your presence here means your lord... I tolerated Orin, but I liked you.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends...
Then let it be writ by the black hand of Bane. Let me demonstrate. Your camp is compromised. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest... The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly. Or any alliance between us would be... Even horror has a home. The Baal Temple, your old haunt. Do you even remember how to... A shame. It's a secret. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, it's not. But it will not. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will... The Crown's magic turned the brain into something the world has never seen. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again. Before you do, come and witness. As I make history as the first... Then we proceed. Distinguished dukes, patriarch...
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the...
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same? By word...
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent, Enver Gortash.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. And you, honored guest, will find me...
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Something's not right about those Steel Watchers. I'm telling you.
Nah, they're harmless. Except if you're a criminal, of course.
Pretend I'm a fist, and...
Hells, not this again.
The brain is resisting its orders. Without all three stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now
You think you can do better?
City walls and steel watchers to get through.
That's the spirit. Next stop, Baldur's Gate.
Only Lord Gortash can protect us from the world-ending monstrosity of the Absolute.
Speaks well, that.
Excellent. Take solace in his prudence. And know that we will be protected.
Promise to think